Morning, y'all. It's it's been a it's been a hard time for the VTubing community right now. You guys don't know, then you know on point. It's been a hard time for the VTubing community. I'm just saying it right now. Pain Dio. But yeah, welcome back. I'm Hama Vinh. I'm your war criminal VTuber. I don't know who's watching war criminal VTubers, but I guess some people out there are watching me. Really hope it's not the FBI or the NSA or the CIA or anyone else from an alphabet thingy. CGI. GOG. That's a GOG sells games, I think. MSI. I don't know what that means. Microsoft Security Interface or something. ETW. I don't know what that means. EGM. AGM. Uh AGM is aerial guided missile. SOS, XOS, DOG. That's just dog. Why am I saying like initials? I'm sorry. I'm your Warcraft middle VTuber, and today like I have to touch grass again. I know I keep touching grass, like that's why I don't stream on like some days, because I have to go to work or I have to touch grass. All right, it's not my fault that people want me to go touch grass for them, or I need to touch grass myself. I would have streamed yesterday. I really hoped I would stream yesterday, but what was it? I had what was it? I got off of work, and then I was like, damn, I really want to go swimming. So then I came home, packed my gym bag. So you guys want to know, my gym routine is pretty much what was it? It's pretty much just me doing weightlifting, because I don't like cardio. Like I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like sweating. I don't like sweating from like running. But I'm fine with sweating from lifting. So I just did a bunch of lifting and weight machines, because everyone uses the fucking like bench presses. Around the time I go, everyone's off of work or off of school, so it gets crowded, and like I can't do anything about it because I need to go to the gym. But then, you know, I have to go at a time where everyone else wants to go to the gym, so I just make do with whatever. So I just use whatever machines available, and then I do that. And then since it's getting hot again, it's spring now. In the winter I can't do this. In the winter I just have to like do more weightlifting, and pretty much that's it. But in the spring or summertime, I can what was it? I can go do my weightlifting stuff, and I'll be tired as shit, and then I go immediately to the pool. I change first, and I go to the pool, and I swim, and I feel like dying swimming, but swimming just cools me down. Because like I'm out of energy from weightlifting, so then now I'll be swimming with no energy, and I'll be in the pool for like 45 minutes, and then I get out, and then I go to the sauna. Not sauna. I go to steam room. I don't like sauna. Sauna's dry heat. Saunas are dry heat, and I don't really like dry heats. But at the steam room, I'll fuck with the steam. I will not. I'm not fucking in the steam room. I will use a steam room. I can't do hot tubs anymore. The place I go, the gym I go to, they have a hot tub in the same room as the steam and sauna. Like the steam and sauna are in separate rooms, but it's inside of a bigger room with a giant TV, by the way. It's always sports, but I low-key, maybe one of my intrusive thoughts would be like, hey, you should change it to like cartoons or something, and just see how everyone reacts. I low-key kind of wish I could do that. I low-key wish, but then like that room, there's always at least one person in that room, and they're gonna see me change television. If I could, I would go in the morning, and like when no one's there, change it, and then go in the steam room, and then come out and just act like what the fuck happened. That's one of my intrusive thoughts, is just telling me to do that. But yeah, Oh yeah, I can't do hot tubs anymore. I've done it a few times, but after what I've been told, like I can't do hot tubs. Hot tubs are like, all right, you don't know. Everyone's fucking, how do I say it? Everyone's like gross stuff is in the hot tub. All right, everyone's gross shit is in the hot tub because like everyone's like dirty parasites and bacteria, they get in the hot tub, and then since the hot tub is just, you know, it doesn't drain or anything, you're just gonna sit in a stew of everyone else's like germs and stuff. I mean, yeah, the hot tub, like at certain temperature, the bacteria gets killed because, you know, the heat. But still, it's like you're still sitting in a stew of just people's like germs and stuff. Sometimes I don't care, but I just make sure don't swallow the hot tub water. But still, like sometimes I think about going in the pool, and I'm like, I can't do it. But yeah, the hot tubs, like, generally no go for me. I'll hang out in them every once in a while, but like I just had to forget the whole like everyone's germs and stuff are in it, you know. But yeah, that like, but yeah, now that it's spring and summer again, I can go swimming again, which is really lovely. And then I stop swimming when like fall comes around because it's too cold. And then I'm like, and then I get sad, and then I have to go. Then I just had to. I just can't swim anymore. But then I'll just do weightlifting. And weightlifting, I like I like the general progress you get from weightlifting. You know, like when you start off weightlifting, like you can barely lift anything. But then like at some point, if you do it well enough, you can start lifting like pretty heavy. Uh what was it? So what I do is sometimes if I'm really tired, um I'll do heavy weights for like a little bit. I'll do heavy weights a little bit. Stuff that I can barely do, like you can barely do any. So I do like sets of 5 just to like, you know, do the weight. And then I'll set it to like a lower weight and do a lot of that, cuz you do a lower weight but a lot of sets or a lot of times you lift, you tone the muscle a bit. But if you do like heavy weight and you do like a little bit of that, you just improve your muscle like strength, I guess. Talk to a fitness trainer about this. I just noticed from manga, okay? I just noticed from manga. Like I noticed from the weightlifting manga and anime, how many dumbbells can you lift? Yeah, do heavy weights for like improving your muscle, but remember to do lower weights for like more tone. Eventually, the heavy weights like will become easier, and then you can do a shit ton of sets with those heavy weights. So then, like, you know, you get even more toned and strength and have more strength. Sometimes when I lift, I literally lift until like it's too much for me to like even lift once, which is kind of bad. But like, and then I get sore. But then like I go and then I had to go to work, and I'm sore for the whole day, and like, and my job has me like walking around a good amount of times, and a heavy late day for me, and having to go work the next day, literally pain, like so much pain. It's hard to get out of bed in the first place, and I had to go to work, and I had to be on my feet, and like, I can't do it. I like that's just gym pain for me. But yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, so we're gonna do our uh we're gonna do another food 101 Friday. Just let me make sure let me make sure. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. Uh, Jesus. Someone just posted a job opening, like in my area, like my neighbor, right? And my friend is like looking for a job, and I checked on the post because it's like recent, and there was like already like 15 like replies asking for a position. My Twitter is also going off. Fried chicken and ice cream. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about fried chicken and ice cream. It sounds sickening, and also curious. Pain Dio. All right, but yeah, we're gonna do the food 101 Fridays. Food 101 Fridays, which is pretty much at this point, it's pretty much just me, uh, like letting you guys help me, or letting you guys see me make a presentation about some food, so you get some food knowledge. All right, you get a little bit of knowledge from the food, because like not everyone knows the history of where the food comes from. It's like, yeah, you know what it is, and like you've maybe eaten it, but not many people remember like where it's from, or like what its origin is, and stuff like that, or where you can find it. Like, I'm not doxing myself, I'm just saying, I'm just gonna tell you where you can find the food. You know, for now it's Japanese food. I'll work on like other food later, like probably do a Vietnamese food. American food, like kind of easy, but like some American food interests me, and like some, Europeans and stuff, or like other people don't know some American foods. uh I love to do German food at one point. But yeah, let me move it here. But yeah, we have some Japanese lo-fi music, Japanese lo-fi music in the background. Let's see. All right. Sashimi. Oh yeah, so we're doing sashimi. It's another favorite of mine. See, I don't really like sushi rolls that much. I prefer sashimi. Yeah, I prefer sashimi. I just love the simplicity of fish on like on a ball of rice, and then just eating those two. It's just so simple, so tasty. And then I like to dip it in like occasionally wasabi or soy sauce. Yeah. All right. We're gonna have to start off with the history. Oh fuck. Hold up. I gotta make these. I gotta make these smaller. I knew I was forgetting something to do something. Nope. You guys didn't see anything. Jesus Christ. Huh. This is a predicament. All right, I have to do. Wait, hold up. I have to fix these now. There we go. All right, good enough. I'll fix it later. I'll fix the rest later. All right. History sashimi. All right, we gotta search this up, man. I'm not showing you guys my how do I say it? The way I do my research, right? I did a shit ton of research in college. I know how to research stuff. I know how to I flubbed. I know how to research stuff, alright? You just gotta trust me. I know how to research stuff. Give me a second. History sashimi. Come on. Give you something good. Japan, you're supposed to tell me this stuff. I don't remember. I actually do not remember a lot of I don't remember a lot of animes doing like anything sashimi. I don't know, is the anime not, is anime not like so sushi a lot? Because I know a lot of popular things in anime is like yakiniku or like soba or karage. Like I don't remember a lot of sushi in anime. Like, all right, the food wars thing, that doesn't count because that's an anime about food. I'm just saying about like animes where they show random food. They always go with like bentos and karage and soba, and then like the occasional ramen. Okay. Let's see. I think I found a good one. It's not the comprehensive history of it, but it's a good amount. All right. Sashimi dates back to the practice of eating raw fish in the Edo period, 1603 to 1868. Wait, why did it? Oh no, that's just the Edo period. All right. That's just the Edo period. I was like, wait, no, we still eat sashimi now. No, we're not talking about sushi. We're talking about sashimi. Let's see. Eating raw fish has been around since probably the Heian period, which lasted from 794 to 1185. That's a long fucking time. During this time, a practice that was used to help to let fish be eaten raw was known from this period of time. Oh, this is interesting. First recorded instance of sashimi as a meal was in 1190 when Fujiwara no Michinori was given sliced horse meat as a gift. Okay, I was expecting fish, but okay, Fujiwara, we'll go with horse meat. Sashimi became more popular in the Edo period. Okay, give me a second. History of sashimi. Let's see. There is another thing of for sashimi, but it's pretty graphic. Not like graphic as in like bad. As in graphic as what was it? Graphic as like how do I say it? Graphic as in like it's a fucked up way to like serve the fish. All right. Let's see. Sashimi was also known during the Kamakura period, 1185 to 1333. During the Kamakura period. The Kamakura period. Let's see. An early cookbook from 1489 records serving sashimi with vinegar and seasonings. All right, that's pretty much all you need to know about like the history of sashimi. Can I get a good image of sashimi? I believe I can. I believe I can. Yep, that's sashimi, all right. That's shrimp though. You know what? I love a shrimp sashimi. I'll give you that. I love a shrimp sashimi. All right. Found where? Where do you eat sashimi? Izakayas. Do izakayas sell sashimi? Let's have sashimi. Okay, yeah, izakayas have sashimi. Japanese restaurants that serve fish. Pretty sure a lot of Japanese restaurants that serve fish will have sashimi on hand. American or European Japanese restaurants that specialize in sushi. Generally, sushi and sashimi go hand in hand, as both will tend to have a raw fish, though sushi will at times have cooked fish. Yeah, sushi will have cooked fish, which is why a lot of people prefer sushi over sashimi. I, for one, will eat the sashimi, and if I die from eating sashimi, I will die from it. It is what it is. You know, I will eat the poisonous fugu sashimi if I want to, and if I die from it, I die. All right, it is what it is. I will die on this hill. I really wanna try uni. I really wanna try uni. Everyone tells me uni sashimi is good. I'm gonna tell my mod that. Is it uni or is it unagi? Uni sashimi. Okay, yeah, uni. It's a sea urchin, right? Yeah, uni is the Japanese word for sea urchin. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Specialized sashimi restaurants in Japan. I assume there are sashimi restaurants in Japan. Huh. Yeah, honestly, that's all I got. Like, I don't know where else you want sashimi. You know, go to your local like Japanese restaurant. They might have good sashimi. Let's see. Oh, that's a big pick. I had never had these egg ones. I kind of want to try them. I've never had the egg ones. I know some places are called raw bars. You know, because it's a, I don't know why. No, that's a bad pick. Let's see. My ear is itchy. There we go. I love a good tuna or like salmon sashimi. Those are my preferred ones. Ingredients. All right, I don't need Google for this one. But I'm gonna just make sure. Okay, guys, I know this is gonna sound wild, but there's fish in sashimi. From salmon, tuna, yellow tail, shrimp, etc. Soy sauce, rice, optional, wasabi, optional. That's literally all I got for sashimi, alright? That's literally all I got, alright? Let's see. There we go. That's literally all you need for sashimi. And we're gonna do more complicated ones in like, you know, in a little bit. I'm just saying right now, they're like literally that's literally all there is to sashimi. There we go. And we're gonna do more. Hold up, is my mic bad right now? Why is my mic bad right now? Hold up. Give me a second, all right? Hello? 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 Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, let's see. My double miking on. Yeah, what was it? Alright. Did ingredients. Let's see. My double miking on. I'm just checking my sound real quick. Yeah, what was it? Alright. Did ingredients. Let's see. My double miking on. I'm just checking my sound real quick. Yeah, what was it? Alright. Did ingredients. Let's see. My double miking on. I'm just checking my sound real quick. I forgot, yeah, I'm double miking. I forgot. I have my desktop. Alright. You know what? If it's fine, if it sounds fine, it's fine. It's fine. I'll tune it at one point. There has to be an audio thing somewhere that makes my voice sound more. I don't know. I'll figure it out at one point. Yeah, maybe that'll work. Let's see. Alright. Ways to eat it. This one's easy. There's no way you can fuck up eating sashimi. Eat it raw. Eat it with rice. Eat with rice and soy sauce. Eat with rice, soy sauce, or wasabi. Guys, I have to say, please eat with chopsticks. Please eat with chopsticks. It's not recommended to eat sashimi with something. It's not. It's kind of rude to eat sashimi with like with your hands or something. All right, please, for all that is good in the world, please eat your sashimi properly. Please eat your sashimi popular, like properly. Eat it properly, guys. Let's see. Popularity. All right, all right. Let's see. Is popular. Why sashimi is popular? Why sashimi is popular? The Well, sashimi is delicious and healthy due to being low in calories and fat. Yeah, because fish is a good like protein, you know? Fish is a good protein. Yeah, fish is just a good protein, so that's why people like it. Like I love fish. Like fish is good protein. Let's see. Refreshing and light dish. Aesthetically good looking meal for your Instagrams or Snap. Let's see. Popular due to Japanese culture being spread to parts of the world, specifically America. Yeah, because you know, with Japanese culture being everywhere, like anime and stuff, the sashimi and like sushi came to America, hit it like a truck, because you pretty much nowadays you will find, like, you can find at least one. You live in a city or like near a city, at least you'll find at least one sushi place like in your city or your area. If you like, you know, you don't live in a countryside or anything, because those places are popular and it's always in demand for some reason. The only reason there's not a lot of sushi places in some places because they tried to meet the demand, but they didn't bring the quality, and it's all about quality. That's probably right. Because if you don't bring sashimi to good quality, you pretty much will kill your customers. Like, legitimately, you're gonna kill your customers. You will kill your customers if you don't do good sashimi. All right, let's just fill it up with images now. because my weeb friend needs to know about sashimi and why I like sashimi. Sashimi is based. Sushi is also based, but I prefer sashimi. Is it called nigiri? Whatever, I still eat sashimi. You give me a shrimp sashimi, I will eat that. I'll eat that up. There, good enough. Good enough. Alright. Alright, we're gonna move on to tempura now. Alright, let's see. At least I need drink. Alright, no, I forgot. We have to go back to sashimi and like go through it. Alright, sashimi. History of sashimi. Alright. Raw fish in the Edo period. A lot of people loved to eat raw fish back then. And people still eat it now. Izakayas, Japanese restaurants, sushi restaurants. Ingredients is so simple. The only part about sashimi that's hard is, I guess, to make sure like you know it's edible. You know, you have to make sure it's like edible to eat and not filled with parasites or something that's gonna kill the customer. Ways to eat it, again, simple. You just dip it in soy sauce or something, or eat it raw. Some people say add salt, but like some sashimi, depending on how it's made, there's already salt in it that like, you know, helps preserve it. So you're already gonna have like something salty, but like you want it a little bit more salty, you could add salt, or you could just dip in soy sauce, which itself is already salty. Eat it with rice. I recommend eating it with rice. It's a good balance. Let's see. Popularity. It's popular pretty much anywhere where like a Japanese population, especially in Japan. Yeah, it's obviously in Japan. Obviously popular in Japan. Alright, tempura. Now I like tempura. I've had a good amount of tempura and I like it. It's not heavy like it's not always heavy, at least. You know, some places like fried food is heavy. Tempura is not that heavy. Let's see. Oh, I did not notice. Portuguese introduced the frying of foods, which began Japan's interest, which is the origin of Japan's. How do I say it? How do I say this? It began with which is the origins of Japan's interest in frying foods. Seen in Nagasaki batter made from sugar, flour, and sake, and lard was used to make fritters. Let's see. By 17th century, with Western influence, frying foods became more common and used to fry vegetables or other small snacks. Okay. Nope, did not mean to do that. Let's see. Risk of frying. Edo period, frying foods became easier and well, frying foods became easier and seafood became popular to fry and make popular to fry. At some point it was called tempura. Let's see. Doesn't tell me why it's called tempura. Let's see. Alright, give me a second. So yeah, I'm not getting anything that says where tempura came from. Yeah, I'm not getting anything where like it says tempura. Eaten with, was it eaten with skewers or chopsticks to avoid greasy hands. Let's see. Today, tempura is fried in light batters. Let's see. And varies in not just seafood, but other foods that chefs wish to fry, making it versatile for cooking. There. Let's see. I find anything good. I mean, there is just one image of like them frying, like food vendors making tempura. If I can move this up. There we go. Yeah, that's I think that's one of the more older images of tempura. I mean, from what you can see, pretty much what you can't see it from here. What you can see is it's just food stalls and like they have oil and a bunch of like food, and then people are buying it. So, you know, makes sense. Found where? Ooh. Let's see. Izakayas. Japanese restaurants tend to have tempura as an appetizer or snack. Japanese grocery stores or convenience stores. Damn, I spelled it wrong. I always spell convenience wrong. Will tend to have packaged pre-cooked tempura or have ready to cook tempura for customers. European or American Japanese restaurants will also sometimes serve tempura as a snack or appetizer. Japanese grocery stores in America or Europe will also have ready to cook tempura. They could also sell tempura batter for those willing to fry their own choice of food. Yeah, I've been to Japanese grocery stores before. They will have tempura batter if you like, you know, it's ready to like make. So all you had to do is like, you know, also have tempura panko. Yeah, so a lot of Japanese grocery stores here, because I don't have a Japanese convenience store. A lot of Japanese grocery stores here will have like tempura batter or something, and like, you know, you use that and then you put like whatever you want, wherever you want to put in it. Let's see. 7-Eleven. Let's see. Yeah, so some grocery stores will have something like this, or maybe something like a little bit smaller, which is just like, you know, like a bento of tempura, or this too. Like they'll also have this. Yeah, grocery stores and 7-Elevens in Japan will have like some kind of tempura thing for you to try. You know, I recommend you try it. Like the batter is like light, and like the whatever is fried is like, it would feel like not heavy. What was it? But you know, sometimes since the batter is light, there's no seasoning in it, so you're gonna have to like put it in soy sauce or something, which a lot of Japanese people do, or ingredients. I do not know this one. Tempura ingredients. All right. Tempura batter, flour, eggs, water. ingredient, seafood, vegetables. Let's see. Mushrooms, seaweeds. Yeah, you can pretty much fry up anything with tempura. Meat and eggs. You can also like make egg tempura. Tempura ingredients vary by chef or by chef choice, but usually traditional tempura batter is flour, eggs, and water, and is very light. All right. This is how you do it. Let's see. There we go. All right, ways to eat it. Eat with chopsticks to avoid greasy hands. Yeah, so like you know, I prefer to eat tempura with like without greasy hands. It helps, all right. Like because sometimes fresh tempura is like still has oil on it, so you know you kind of have to eat it with chopsticks. Plus, it's also not rude. It also makes it less messy and rude. You eating in front of like other people. Eat with chopsticks, avoid use hands. Dip in soy sauce or sauce provided by whoever serves it. I had ebi tempura one time at the izakaya, and they gave me a garlic aioli, not a garlic aioli, some kind of aioli, and it was like a little bit tangy, a little bit sweet, a little bit salty. You know, it was really good. It was like kind of sweet, and the tempura had a little bit of salt in it, so it was a little bit salty. Like not too salty, but like just a little bit salty. And the aioli made it more balanced. It was really good. I really liked it. I would try it again. You know, if I feel bad for just going to izakaya just for the appetizers. They had sushi, but like the sushi wasn't. I didn't feel like sushi, and then yeah, I feel bad. I did like the alcohol there. Eat it plain if you prefer. Yeah, honestly, that's all I got for tempura. Please eat tempura with like chopsticks or something, guys. Let's see. I don't know where this image came from, but this image is there. All right, we're just gonna leave this image there. All right, I think that's all for tempura. Like, there's really not much to explain about tempura, other than yeah, it's a dish. It's a fried dish. All right, it's a fried dish. Like, oh sure, I probably add this. Veggie tempura, shrimp or seafood tempura, meat and egg tempura. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. This is a good one. The good image of tempura. Let's see. There's also another good one. Isn't tempura nice, guys? It satisfies the Japanese craving for fried foods, but they benefit from it being a little bit more healthier than American fried foods. Yay. Alright. We did tempura. Now we do ramen. Now we gotta do ramen. Oh my god. There's gonna be a lot to talk. I feel like there's gonna be a lot on this one. Alright. Let me find up the history of ramen. The expansive history of ramen. 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 I wish I need to work on my my microphone, like my audio. Like I keep trying to improve it, but I don't know how I'll make it better. I'll work on it, guys. I'll work on it. I haven't seen anyone complain about it other than me. But like I can't tell you guys just being nice or not. Right. Yeah, I can't just tell you guys to be nice of like about my audio. Let's see. Or is it maybe just the way I talk? Is it the way I talk? It's like, cause I don't talk like this with like normal people in public. I talk like this online. How do I talk with normal people? I talk like, oh yeah, I got that. I got that. You know, oh I got that. Yeah, I got that. I should probably not lean to the mic sometimes. Let's see. You know what? I think when I fucked up my audio a while back, I think I only made sure to make sure what was it? Oh, my back. I think I only made sure to make my audio doesn't like peak all the time, so that when I'm talking it doesn't peak. I think that's all I made sure my audio to do. But other than that, I don't think I remember to smooth it out. Can I even smooth it out? I know there's like filters somewhere to make it smooth, but I don't know. There has to be OBS filters for it. I'll figure it out. Was it right? History of ramen. Let's see. Hold back. All right. right. 1800s, where the idea of noodles in broth originates in hold up originates in China and found in Japan during the Meiji Restoration in 1868. All right. Let's see. Tonkotsu ramen was made by accident, but found to be quite tasty, which also led to different developments in ramen, such as miso ramen. Let's see. Blah. Let's see. Influence from Chinese immigrants made ramen popular, as it came from a Chinese word, lamian, meaning cold noodles. Ramen game. Alright. Alright. That's all I got on ramen. Meiji Restoration ramen. This one also works. That image also works. Found where? Ooh. Found in Japanese bullet point. Found in Japan. Found in Japan. Yes, ramen is found in Japan, guys. Ramen's found in Japan. Found in Japan. Found in ramen shops. Found in Japanese restaurants in America and Europe. Let's see. Can be made. Instant ramen can be found in convenience stores or grocery stores in Asian markets around the world. Can be made at home with the right ingredients. The traditional ramen shop. I would love to one day go to a traditional ramen shop. You know, my favorite ramen is tonkatsu. Tonkatsu ramen's my favorite. That's my favorite. That's my favorite ramen right there. All right. Ramen ingredients. Okay. To make it quite simple, broth made from chicken, made from some kind of stock. Let's see. Dashi, vegetables for toppings, noodles, cooked in the broth. I assume this is how you make it. Meat for more toppings. I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the ramen toppings. Yeah. It's simple. I mean, like, I don't know how you mess up, you know, making soup. It's pretty much just soup and then you add noodles to it. You just pretty much add soup, guys. You don't, there's, ramen's not, ramen's an art, alright? Ramen's an art, but at the same time, it's not hard to understand. Ooh, ways to eat it. Let's see. Let's see, Shio. Nope. Wrong font. Shio ramen. Shoyu. Miso. Tare. Tonkatsu. Let's see. Let's see, ramen with thick or thin noodles. Let's see, toppings vary by region or choice of chef. Okay. Weird, very unique variations include extremely spicy ramen or cheese ramen. Yeah, I've seen different types of ramen that are sometimes pretty that are pretty cursed sometimes. The best ones I've seen, like the most cursed ones, was like cheese ramen or like dessert ramen or something. Yeah, dessert ramen sounds disgusting, right? I don't know, ramen is supposed to be like salty, but like the spicy ones, like, what was it? I don't know. There's some like really spicy ramen that they use as challenges. Ramen. But yeah, you got the main ones, which is pretty much these. Let's see. Popularity. Ramen became popular with Japanese people as it is a nice hearty meal. Became popular to serve with dedicated restaurants in Japan serving only ramen. Brought over to the United States or Europe due to its popularity in Japan. And as these countries did not have a type of soup with noodles for meals. Yeah, you know, the only reason like it's, you know, not there's not like American ramen or something like that is because not many people thought about putting noodles with soup, or not many people had noodles in the first place. I mean, we had macaroni, but like I don't know when macaroni came by. But you don't put macaroni in a soup, at least not most of the time. Let's see. Yep, now ramen is now everyone's eating ramen. You know what's kind of cringy sometimes though? I've been to so as an Asian person in America, I've been to, you know, Asian restaurants. And I am a weeb. I mean, I'm literally anime right now. But at the same time, I'm not a big weeb, if that makes sense. Also, I'm gonna drink Red Bull. I'm not gonna drink Red Bull right now, but I drink Red Bull now. Now I'm gonna go touch grass later. I think I'm gonna need the Red Bull, just to stay awake or something, or to get energy. Sometimes after I stream, I get a little bit tired. Let's see. Hold up. Alright. But yeah, I've been to Japanese restaurants or something, and I've seen weebs there, like trying to like the cringy type of weebs, you know, not like the closet weebs that I kind of am. Whenever I'm in public, I'm like, oh, I'm normal, you know. And then when someone asks me about my hobbies, I'm like, I enjoy video games, I enjoy watching stuff, sometimes anime. And they're like, oh, you like anime? I'm like, yeah, but like I'm not a huge anime fan or something. But yeah, no, but these guys are like they have the aura of like cringy weeb. It's where, you know, like, you know, they watch anime, they're wearing anime merch, and like they just have anime around them, and like they think they're eating Japanese food makes them Japanese, you know. It's kind of cringe. Macaroni soup sounds pretty cursed, not gonna right? Yeah, exactly, right? Macaroni soup sounds kind of cursed. Yeah, thank you, Eriden. Thank you. But yeah, like, thank you for coming to the stream. Oh yeah, if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm just pretty much making presentations about Japanese food for my friend who's a weeb. Bruh. Yeah. You wanna know what the cringiest thing I've seen? So I went to a Japanese ramen shop, right? With my friends, and we were there, and one guy tried to order in. I saw this huge weeb. Like he had like a shit ton of anime stuff on him. He was with another friend too, and he tried to order in Japanese to the waiter. And guess what? Since this is America too, so we were in like we were in like another city, but he tried to order in Japanese, and the waiter just says, "Dude, I'm Vietnamese. Like, I have no idea what you said." And then the guy kind of like got a little mad. I don't know why you get mad. Like, you're the one who said it in Japanese. Like, when you don't even know like what like ethnicity your waiter is. What was it? I don't know. Right. Weird thing, as an Asian person, you can kind of tell what kind of Asian someone is. Not like in a racist way, but like you can just kind of tell. Like it's like a second sense type thing, where I can look at a person and be like, I'm pretty sure you're Vietnamese. And then when I go up to them and talk, and like, oh yeah, you're definitely Vietnamese. Or like if I look at another person, I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're Japanese. And like on a racist way, it's not like it's just like I know it, Anyways, the weeb had his ramen, like he ordered it in English, like you're supposed to in America. And then he got it, took pictures of it, said "Itataki masu" like out loud. I mean, yes, it's normal in Japan, but this isn't Japan. You just kind of like thank your waiter, and then just eat it, But he said "Itadakimasu," and me and my friends like, oh please don't get even more cringy. And then every so often he said "Oishi ne" to his friend. I'm like, no, please don't say "Oishi ne" to your friend in public like that. Now the ramen I had was good. I had tonkatsu ramen. I love tonkatsu ramen, but oh my god, that weeb, I felt so bad for wait staff, because I feel like Japanese restaurants in America experience a weeb like in their restaurant at least like once a week or something. Maybe like maybe rarely once a month, but I'm pretty sure like you'll find a weeb being kind of cringe for like every 1 or 2 weeks. I don't know how people handle it. The weebs and ramen shops are just I can't do it. I do like Japanese restaurants that try to specialize in both sushi and ramen, but they tend to like focus on one more than the other, because it's hard to run a restaurant where you're trying to serve like 2 things that are like really quality heavy. Like American restaurants can like get away with serving a bunch of different types of food because they're not quality. Like you go to Denny's, yeah, their pancakes are amazing, but have you tried their steak? Their steak is like borderline like inedible. Or like their burgers are kind of good, but you have their salad, it's a mediocre salad. Well, Japanese restaurants, a lot of Japanese restaurants like specialize in one thing because like they had to be good at that one thing. You know what I mean? Like ramen shops, if they only serve ramen, then they're making ramen 500 times a day, and then it's gonna be good ramen because they practice it. And a sushi restaurant will also serve sushi like 500 times a day, and then you get quality sushi, which makes sense. But if you're trying to do both, there's a good chance that you might falter, because now you have to make both sushi and ramen 500 times a day. Yeah, pretty much. Japan has a good thing where it's quality over quantity, while America is like quantity over quality like sometimes. I don't know. Fast food, it's definitely quantity. Fast food is definitely quantity in America. While Japan, I think they focus on quality. I mean, even McDonald's Japan or KFC Japan, even though they are supposed to be about quantity, it's also quality. If you've ever had Japanese McDonald's or KFC, it's amazing like most of the time. Yeah, that's what's good about Japanese food sometimes. Not being a weeb, but like that's just how it is. I mean, I think that goes for like pretty much any Asian country. They have a thing about just quality over quantity. Like, have you ever had good like Vietnamese pho? Oh my god! Like, I've been to so many pho places. Like, because I'm Vietnamese, my family wants to try every pho place. I've been to so many, and the ones with English words in their name. If you're in America and you go to a pho place, and they have an English word in the name, like, it's not gonna be good. The only reason it's English words in it is because they're trying to attract Americans who don't care about the quality of pho. They just want pho. But if you go to a Vietnamese place with just Vietnamese words on it, you're gonna have like quality pho because they're trying to get authentic Vietnamese people. If you go to a Vietnamese restaurant with pho and a number, it's a flip of a coin where it's gonna be good or not. That's my advice. If you're trying to find Vietnamese food, go to a place that has Vietnamese words in like the restaurant name. You go in, they'll obviously have like English menu for you, but trust me, it's good quality. You go to a Vietnamese restaurant with an English name in it, don't go for it unless you're into mediocre Vietnamese food. Oh, that reminds me, there's two so I went to this one Vietnamese like pho restaurant. Let's just say it had the word nil in it, but like nil in Vietnamese. And I went to it because it was next to my gym, and the lady was nice, blah blah blah. I talked to her, I had dinner, and then I kept going there because, you know, it's next to my gym, so like, I might as well eat after my gym. So I kept going there. Eventually my friend told me, hey, let's go to this one place, it's called this and this. And I was like, this sounds pretty similar to this other restaurant. And I went there, it's the same restaurant without the word nil in it. And I go in there, and I asked the lady, hey, do you know there's another restaurant with the same name but has nil like in it, and it's like down the street from here? And she's like, oh yeah, that's my sister. Why, did you go there? And I didn't say I went there because I felt like, if anyone asks you, did you go there? I think the thing you just say is no. And then I said no. And then she goes on a fucking rant about how that's her sister, and her sister stole her pho recipe and then and made her own restaurant. And then that they hate each other now. And I was like, oh shit, I've been going to that restaurant, and now I'm eating at the other sister's restaurant. And then I went over to the new place, and I was like, hey, do you have a sister who runs the restaurant? And she went on a rant saying that she stole her recipe, and that she opened the restaurant first because she had a better job, but then she took a loan and built another restaurant. And then her sister says she stole her recipe. So I don't know who to believe. Like, both sisters says they stole each other's recipe for pho, and I was like really conflicted on like who to believe. So I was just like, I'm just gonna eat at the new one because it's next to my gym. I almost got caught in a feud between the two sisters. To this day, I've never gone back to the other one, purely because that other one, she was kind of mean, and this one is like really nice. And I kind of would choose this nice sister over the mean one. The new one eventually opened a second restaurant, so now she has two restaurants. The other one only has one, so Like I don't know how it's gonna go from here, but I just know there's two of them now. I'm still gonna go to the one near my gym. I'm still gonna go to the one near my gym. They opened a Taco Bell near my gym too, and a Starbucks, and a Lee sandwich. I don't know what's up with places with gyms having like fast food next to them. That's like having like a like a what was that? Having a fast food restaurant next to a gym is similar to a cocaine addict going to a rehab place and there's a cocaine shop next to the rehab place. Oh no, a better one. It's the same thing as having a an Alcoholics Anonymous like meeting next to a liquor store, or an orphanage with a candy store across the street. Yeah, because I don't know, if you go to the gym and the first thing you see after the gym is a fast food place, like I'm pretty sure half the time people are like super tempted to like go eat a fast food because they feel better after the gym. I've done it before myself. Like I'm not gonna lie, I've done it before. I've gone out of the gym and there's a McDonald's across the street from my gym, and I was like, I could really go for chicken nuggets right now. And I feel bad because then McDonald's makes me feel sick. I don't know what happened, but I trained myself to get sick whenever I eat McDonald's. So sometimes I eat it, and then when I eat it, I'm like, I feel really bad, and I don't eat it for a while. Which is kind of good because like you're not supposed to eat McDonald's all the time, but I'm just glad that it makes me sick, so I don't eat it for a long time. I make my own burgers now. That's the thing. I get ground beef and I cook my own burgers. I don't, because I've had other burgers and like they're expensive, right? Like $10 or $15 for a burger when I could buy $10 of ground beef and then make like 5 burgers. You know, granted, you have to find time to make it, but it's so much better when you make your own burger. Anyways, I get off tangent. I kind of got off tangent a bit, huh? Sorry, I'm supposed to talk about ramen. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to find images of ramen now. This is easy. Let's see. I do recommend you guys like find a ramen place that you like, and make sure it's actually good quality too. Like, make sure the noodles aren't like stiff or something. That's what people told me. Make sure your ramen noodles are not stiff, or like you're gonna have a bad time or something. Let's see. Make this. I need room for this. There we go. All right. That's all we can do. That's all the ramen we can do. Let's see. All right. Since we did all 3 of these, let's just go back to the beginning. All right. So we did sashimi. It came from the Edo period with the practice of eating raw fish. See, it could also be traced back to as far as the year 794 in Japan, where eating raw fish was known. First recorded instance of sashimi was horse meat, because sashimi applies to raw meat, apparently. At the time, sashimi was the practice of raw meat, but now sashimi is like the practice of raw fish. Yeah, so now sashimi is raw fish. All right. See, sashimi was also known during the Kamakura period, So there's a lot of places, there's a lot of times in history when sashimi was known, but like it's not for sure when it was first made. I guess, you know, people just been eating raw fish in Japan for a while. You can, where you can you find sashimi? Well, you can find it izakayas in Japan. You can also find it in Japan. I know, crazy, right? You can find sashimi in Japan. Crazy, I know, guys. Restaurants that Japanese restaurants that serve fish or sushi. Sushi and sashimi tend to go hand in hand, so you'll find both like at your local sushi restaurant. And it also specialized sashimi places. Please do not try to cook your own or make your own sashimi. All right, there's a process to making sure sashimi is edible, so please leave it to the professionals, because you try to make your own sashimi, I'm pretty sure you guys will go to the hospital. There's a certain process, and like it's very complicated, and I don't think a normal person can do it. I've never seen someone make an amateur make sashimi and it going well. They always end up getting food poisoning or something. Because it's also the type of fish you need too. Like, yeah, ingredients is sushi grade fish. You know, fish that's like extremely edible. That's actually edible. Soy sauce, rice, and wasabi is optional. Soy sauce is also optional, but like a lot of people put soy sauce on it, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. How to eat sashimi? You can eat it raw. Like, you're supposed to eat it raw. Eat it with rice. I love it with rice. Rice and soy sauce as well. I don't like wasabi that much, but I'll eat it with wasabi sometimes. And please eat it with chopsticks. Only for the sake of being like respectful. And like, don't eat it with your hands. I don't know if people eat it with their with forks. That's just like a preference, I guess. You want to eat sashimi with a fork, then eat sashimi with a fork. It's your food. Popularity. Sashimi is delicious, dudes, and also low in calories and fat, because you know, fish meat is pretty good. It's pretty good for you, and since this is just straight raw fish, less calories, and then since most fish is just muscle, at least like the sushi, the cuts of sushi is mostly just like muscle, which is low in calories and fat, so it's good for you. It's a refreshing and light dish. Let's see, aesthetically good looking. Like, you don't know how many sashimi pics I've taken. I've taken so many pictures of sashimi, like, because it just looks so good. And it's popular because Japanese people brought it over to the other parts of the world. And also because everyone's a weeb. Alright, tempura. History, alright, the history of tempura is also kind of confusing. Hold up. The Portuguese introduced frying foods, which is the origin of Japan's interest in frying foods. Let's see. Seen in Nagasaki with flour, sake, lard, and sugar. Pretty much from then on, the Japanese have been trying to like cook stuff in tempura. And then so you just get tempura today, which is, you know, food cooked in batter. Found where izakayas, grocery store, Japanese restaurants tend to have tempura as an appetizer or snack. Japanese grocery stores and convenience stores will also have pre-cooked tempura or have ready-to-cook tempura for customers. European and American restaurants will also sometimes serve tempura as a snack or appetizer. Japanese grocery stores in America and Europe will also have ready-to-cook tempura. They can also sell tempura batter for those willing to fry their own food, or they will have tempura pancake. Ingredients: flour, eggs, water, and then you can just pretty much add whatever you want to fry. Pretty much do the American thing and find whatever you want to fry, but use tempura batter. Ways to eat it: eat it with chopsticks to avoid greasy hands, or dip in soy sauce or sauce, whatever provides it. or you can just eat it straight like that. You prefer. And here's some yummy looking tempura. I love cucumber tempura and ebi tempura. Those are my favorites. Shrimp tempura and cucumber tempura is my favorite. Cucumber because it's light, and since cucumber is made of mostly water, it's just like I don't know, it just tastes different. Ramen. We're near the end. 1800s is when the thought of noodles and broth came, and then from then on the Japanese people just put noodles and broth. I don't know what's so hard about it. Tonkatsu ramen was made by accident. Turns out it was actually really good, and it led to different developments in ramen such as miso ramen and other ramen types. It came from Japanese immigrants due to the word for the soup and broth, for the noodles and broth, mean ramen or something like that. And it means pulled noodles. Where do you find ramen? Oh, you can find it in Japan, found in ramen shops that are specifically only serving ramen. Found in Japanese restaurants in America and Europe. Half of the restaurants in America and Europe that are Japanese will either serve sushi or ramen. There's no in between. If there is an in between, then you gotta tell me, because I do not know what any other Japanese restaurant would serve other than ramen and sushi. If they serve anything else, like, please tell me, because I have not seen a takoyaki restaurant or an okonomiyaki restaurant or tempura restaurant in Japan. I mean, in America. So you gotta tell me if there's a Japanese restaurant that serves something different. Let's see. Instant ramen is also a thing and can be found in convenience stores or grocery markets so that anyone can enjoy ramen like instantly. It can be made at home with the right ingredients. Yes, it's hard, but you can make it at home if you want. You just gotta try. Ingredients. There's a lot of ingredients. I'm just gonna make it simple. Broth from some kind of stock, dashi, vegetables for toppings, noodles cooked in the broth, and then meat for more toppings. So pretty much the main thing you need to have is the broth and the noodles, and you can cook it however you want. Just make sure you cook the noodles and you make a broth, and then you put whatever you want in it. All right. Ways to eat it. There's shio ramen, which is white ramen. Shoyu, which is more like darker base. Miso, which is also pretty dark and heavy base. I don't know what kare ramen is. There's tsukemen ramen. I don't know what that is. Then there's tonkatsu, which is a light, like bright colored ramen. There's ramen with thick or thin noodles. Toppings vary by choice or region. Depends on where you are in Japan. Let's think. Ramen, depending on where you are in Japan, you're probably gonna have something there, and then you're gonna look somewhere else, and you're not gonna get the same kind of ramen as other places might have. Yeah, I don't know. That's just how ramen is. Like, it's so popular in Japan that you're not gonna find the same. You might not find this ramen that you saw in Hokkaido, and you might not find it in Nagasaki. You could be in Tokyo, and then you could have a Tokyo ramen, and then you go to, like, I don't know, Kagoshima, and you're not gonna find a ramen in Kagoshima that's the same thing from Tokyo. Plus, you got, I don't know how many ramen shops there are in Japan. Oh, actually, let me search that. How many ramen shops are in Japan? There is 32,000 ramen shops in Japan as of today. At least over 32,000. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. 32,000 ramen shops in Japan as of today. That's a shit ton of ramen. That's a lot of fucking ramen. And each of them are probably different. Each of them are probably different. What is it? Oh yeah. Let's see. Ramen became popular. Let's see. Ramen became popular in Japan as it's a nice hearty meal. Became popular to serve with dedicated restaurants who mastered the craft of ramen, and then brought over to the United States due to its popularity with Japanese people, and that some places don't have a good soupy meal. So yeah, that's where the ramen comes from. All right, and here's some images. Yay! All right, that's pretty much it for Food 101 Friday. Pretty much I'll try to keep it to like three types of food a day. I mean a Friday. But yeah, I guess this is my new series. Like this is literally the second one I've done. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Let me set it up. Yeah, thank you all for coming. Yes, thank you all for coming. Whoever came by, it was nice having you here. Even if you don't talk, that's fine. I just love doing streaming. Let's see. Yeah, I just like streaming. So like, I'm trying to do more stuff that isn't just video games. But even though video games is my main thing, I need to do stuff that's different. So I thought Food 101 Fridays would be good. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I'm your war crime VTuber, and you'll see me commit war crimes and also be comfy sometimes, because hiding out in the Pacific for my war crimes, maybe I just want to relax, you know. I don't know how I would do a beach day stream, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Plus, it's not like I have not a lot of you are gonna complain about me. Oh, I'm gonna spend so much money because I have to touch grass tomorrow. Oh my god, I have to touch grass tomorrow. I have to touch grass today, but we're not spending a lot of money today. Like, thank you. I'm not gonna spend so much money today. Yes, thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys another time. All right, I'm gonna end it. Bye, Z's. Let me just get this cake from the crab. What the fuck are you doing, crab?